Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max here. I'm coming at y'all with a market review of 2024, and let's just jump straight into it. So, this is our 15-minute view here. As you could see, this morning was very choppy. We had some high resistance liquidity runs, and then we finally pushed to my target, which was right here, and then my second target was actually right here. Now, that being said, let's dive into that 1 minute where I take my entries. So that red fair value gap, the red 15-minute fair value gap, you can see how we formed it. 9:30 formed it, and we finally formed it by 10 o'clock. We finally tapped back into it by 10 o'clock. Once we tapped into this, I already had a bearish bias on the day. We're in a 4-hour gap. We're at 50% of the range, or above. We just swept liquidity here. We swept these stops, all these stops here. And we pushed down. It was a little slow today. As you could see, we did chop a lot, but eventually, once we tapped into that gap, I loved how immediately we inverse this gap, and then the second candle inverts this little gap, and we have really no support after that except for order blocks. And as you could see, it never came back to this high. That's where my stop was. Then finally we made these highs, and I moved my stop here. Then we made these highs here, and I moved my stop here. Then we pushed down really hard, and I loved to see that while in the trade. And we just consolidated a little bit, swept the highs into the gap, and then pushed hard again. Once we pushed through here, I had moved my stop up to right here, this high. Then, from after we pushed here, we hit TP, basically, from there. And it looks like it wants to hit my original TP. It just wants to grab some more liquidity and run. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna hit it right now. But it's alright. I mean, I ate plenty today. We scaled into this position. I really like the setup. Only thing is we weren't above 730, but that to me is not too significant, especially because we were above midnight. So we were above midnight, we're pushing to the gap. We know we're in a higher time frame bearish move. You know, it's our bias. Then the 15-minute lined up with that as well. So I did scale in with 2 contracts instead of 1. And I just really liked this here. We didn't tap back into the gap. It was scary just being through all this price action, but we prevailed. We prevailed. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.